So what up, y'all? Hey, it's the end of 2024, so reflection always comes with, just the end of any moment, end of any era, you know what I'm saying? Reflection, because I believe reflection comes with correction as well too, you know what I'm saying? So 2024 was a trying year, struggling year for a lot of us, man. I know in my personal life, I went through some of the most challenging moments that I went through, like in my adult life, for real. I fought, like I never really dealt with like maybe like depression and anxiety, until like maybe this year of my life, for real. I fought evictions. I fought my car going down and not having a car for a while. I fought for my freedom, my freedom being on the line this year. That was a heavy one as well too, So it was a lot of things this year that was real challenging, real tough. I missed the mark professionally in a few things, I did video, was supposed to be out. My marketing and promo wasn't where I really wanted it to be. I was supposed to drop X amount of music and I didn't drop X amount of music. So I missed the ball too. I feel like we get on here and like social media and the internet, YouTube, everything is just the highlight reel. Think about like when you watch ESPN. If you don't watch the game and you watch ESPN, like our life is the real basketball game. ESPN is the highlights of that basketball game. So the highlights of our life, all you see is the top 10 plays on there, which are all highlights. You don't see the turnovers, you don't see the air balls, the misses, you just see the pretty dunks, the pretty passes, and the moments like that, on the highlight reel. So that's what social media has become, the highlight reel and the top 10 plays, you know what I'm saying? But we all fall short. We all mess up. We all, like I said, I had a lot of shortcomings this year. A lot of missteps in a lot of moments, but I'm still grateful for the wins that I had. So 2024 provided some amazing things, and we not gonna overlook those because of the negative and the bad that came with it too. I'm a firm believer of analyze, never internalize. Analyze it, process it, and understand it, know what's going on, but don't internalize it. Don't wear it. Don't take it to heart. Don't let it own you. Don't let it control you. Don't hold it. You know what I'm saying? Like, analyze it. You got to understand. You got to be sharp. You got to be aware. You got to acknowledge so you can not do it again, so you can get out of it. But don't internalize it. Don't, like, this shit will kill you. You know what I mean? So with that being said, man, since I feel like it's a highlight reel, I just, why not run through a quick run through. We ain't gonna keep y'all here because it's New Year's Eve and everybody gonna kick it and celebrate and do they, they traditions and rituals and everything that they do. So we gonna make this quick, get in and out, you know what I'm saying? And I want to just do a quick top 10, quick 10 rundown of some of the things that happened professionally this year that I was grateful for and that I was happy about, So with number 10, let's see, I got my list. So yeah, with number 10, we definitely gonna say I got to work with the kids a lot this year, and with that I judged a fashion show. Kids got to make their own clothing line, and I produced my own brand.
Yes, I don't know what just happened with the audio and the video right there, but nonetheless, I was talking about how I got to tap in with the children as far as doing events with them and performing at a bunch of homecomings and everything. Number 9 was how I was doing a lot of content and started on IG, but my sister Cole pushed me to move into YouTube, and it was the best decision ever made.
So yeah, my sister Cole, got me into the YouTube, and honestly, I can say, shit, thank you, because I've been enjoying it, y'all. Like, I really been enjoying this YouTube thing. It's been real fun. It's keeping me creative. It's keeping me sharp. It's new goals. It's a new industry that I wasn't really hip with. I'm real big on analytics, real big on numbers and how they move. I'm real big on strategy, execution, and things of that nature, algorithms and all of that. So for me to not really be hip to the YouTube thing and have to learn it, apply stuff and everything, like it's been real fun for me and just forcing me to create content. I've been creating content every day, you know what I'm saying? So even this video gonna be a part of my Life as You Live It video series that I do daily. So come with me and live my life as I live it, daily videos, you know. So that's been a challenge. So yeah, and ultimately we created content days where we just got together and shot and pushed each other and everything. So it really helped like forge the relationships that was already solid. Me, C Snapper, Brianna Nicole, me and Snap started it, and it just helped forge our relationship. We push each other, motivate each other, you know, help each other dig deep, you know what I'm saying? And we do that individually already, you know what I'm saying? But to just have somebody of high caliber do it with you and for you always is a win, you know? So yeah, not to stay on that too long, but the content, I'm proud of how the content went this year. Yo, getting to perform at Navy Pier is crazy. Not just Navy Pier, but outside on the lake, like Lake Michigan, with the Ferris wheel in the background, with boats going by, and out literally the backdrop is one of the most scenic views of Chicago that you can get. And to be able to perform live right there, that was crazy. Big shout out to my sis Queen for having me. That was just a moment. Like really was excited about that one. But and I got to take my daughter with me, and she filmed everything, and she shot and edited the video too. So if you go to the Life as You Live It like playlist with all the videos, the daily videos, you can see the video from that day. And my daughter actually shot and edited that one. So it was great just to have my baby see me in that moment, in that element downtown at Navy Pier. That don't happen often, you know. One of the biggest introductions of the year for my company was I got to take a bunch of artists up to Power 92, to Raw TV Radio, and they all got to interview live on air. They all got to debut their single and their music on the radio. And I did that, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't toot my horn and flex enough. You know, I like to just let work speak and it speak for itself. But like, that's one of them, I'm really like that. I'm really him situations. Ain't too many artists in the height and the peak of their thing worried about putting other people and artists in position. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had nobody grab us like that. And I ain't grabbing nobody because I really can't do much for them. But I'm helping lend any of my services, relationships, anything to people too, and help put them in position. So people who did my show with me and performed live in my event, I took them up to the radio station. They interviewed, they got their song played. We did a bunch of videos, content, and we just did a radio takeover. And so that was really a proud moment for me, because some of them people had never been to the radio station before, never been interviewed on the air, never had their music played on the radio before. So big shout out to all them artists who, you know, stayed down, believed in themselves, invested in themselves and everything, you know what I'm saying? Because we did some things for them, and I put them on the billboard too, on the side of the E-way. It was like a billboard, all that. You can see the videos, man. Again, go watch my videos, man. Daily videos. I'm posting everything I got. Illy Awards, man. Big shout out to Nino International Radio. They do the Illy Awards every year. And so 2024, I was given the Big Worm Award at the Illy Awards, and I had to read this. I had to grab my phone because this one meant a lot. It came from a place. So I got the 2024 Illy Award, the Steve G Riddance Award from Grit Gang. You know what I'm saying? So I got the Steve G Award, the Grit Gang from Grit Gang. Shout out to the guys. In honor of their brother, this award is for a person who embodies great leadership, integrity, and compassion. A person who has made such an impact that you can't help but take notice. This person doesn't follow trends, they set them. They possess so much loyalty and influence onto their peers, it has put them in a position to succeed. A strong love for what they do, and some other things, you know what I'm saying, in there. That's what the representation of the award was, so I gladly accepted that. So big shout out to Grit Gang, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying, to their brother. I lost a brother, so I know how that feels, and I know what that is, just to keep the name and the memory alive. Rest in peace, Najee. Rest in peace, my brother C.A. Brown here too. A lot of the guys, rest in peace, man. Go down the list. Tego, Hugo J. Rest in peace to Reese G, who we just lost. So many people that we lost. So that was a real big honor for me, because their brother was a no nonsense, no real stand up, real outstanding member, real outside, one of them ones, you know. So for them to do something in memory of him and what he stood for and embodied, and I be the first person they think of and give that honor to. That was you know, the things that I don't take lightly, you know, I don't take for granted. So yeah, that Illy Awards and that the Grit Gang Award, man. Matter of fact, it's right here, man. The Big Worm Award. The Big Worm Award, man. Rest in peace to a good brother. Shout out to the Illy Awards coming up again. You know, I normally don't participate in award season, you know, but I had to do that one. Oh, so I ain't big on numbers like that. You know, of course I post it, but let's be clear. When I post and talk about numbers, that ain't never for me. It's for the people. It's for the fans. You know, I'm always grateful that stuff happened. Cool, whatever. But I got an end all be all goal, so I don't stop and smell the flowers for too long because I'm trying to get to my destination. The journey is cool, but I'm moving forward. Forward is that way. Word to rich. So, but I hit 100K monthly listeners on Spotify this year, and that was the first time I did that. Like, I got songs with millions of streams, hundreds of thousands of streams, and all of that individually, respectively. But to hit 100K monthly listeners was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just showed me, like, yo, people listening, they paying attention. I'm getting playlisted and all of that, you know. So that was something cool, you know, the 100K monthly listeners. But again, we ain't about the numbers. In 2025, let's leave numbers. Let's leave numbers and first week sales and all of that behind. But that's the video for tomorrow. Oh, real proud of this, man. So I launched Creative Minds. Creative Minds is my marketing company, and I'm finally up and running with my marketing company as an official business and as an official LLC. So a lot of people know, you know, that I do marketing, I do consulting, I do branding, and I do things of all that nature. And I've been doing it for years. I started, you know, like even when I didn't know I was doing it, I was doing it. And I done worked with major brands doing branding, doing consulting, doing marketing, and didn't even know really that I was doing that, but I was doing that and was getting paid to do it, you know. So I was like, why not launch this thing and take it serious? My brain just worked different. Even the stuff that I know to do for me, either I haven't done it yet because I ain't been in position to do it, or like the timing. It's all about timing too. But like my brain worked crazy, and I'll be giving so many people so many ideas, so much brand direction, so much marketing ideas and strategies and campaigns and everything. Creative campaigns is like my specialty. And you know, like you'll be surprised as how many artists, how many businesses, big or small, don't know like grassroots things, don't know they consumer impressions, don't really have a full brand identity, don't know the niche audience that they got and how to identify and to attack them properly, you know. So that's why I come in with my marketing company. So I've been going crazy with that, and I got to turn it up some more. So 2025, prepare to see Creative Minds. That's my baby. And I plan on pushing that equally as much as I push my music career. So as much as you see me at the forefront being an artist, you're gonna see me doing my Creative Minds thing as well too. So Creative Minds, welcome to Creative Minds, where strategic marketing meets creative branding. We help elevate your brand's presence and reach in order to propel your business forward. You know, so I've already worked with, man, Power 92, I've worked with Raw TV Radio, I've worked with Guy Entertainment Group, shout out to Shauna and her label. I worked with Crucial Conflict. I've worked with My Radio Chicago, Shy Bliss, Puma, DTLR, a bunch of clients, Jack Daniels, Chicago Chicken and Waffles, a lot of clients, Box Water, Beggar's Pizza, like a few rappers and artists too, and a couple of small businesses as well that I'm helping. So I've had clients, and the client list is steadily growing. I'm in talks right now trying to close 3 or 4 clients with some things to start 2025 off with. So again, like I said, the marketing is the end all be all. That's my passion, and I feel like I'm just as talented and creative in that space as I am with my music. So you about to see Creative Minds really all over the place. And even if you don't see Creative Minds, just know if some things moving, I might have been somewhat close to that. All right, so number 3, yeah, I did. Dropping the single, yeah, I did. Big shout out to everybody involved in that. Mike D helped me add so much value to that record, man. He like the king of, to me, he's the king in that space. Like when it come to creation, when it come to dance, footwork, just the pure vibe and energy and talent that he has, man. Mike D is a one-on-one. You know, so I had to call him in when I felt like what that record was feeling like, you know what I'm saying? So he going crazy on the ad-libs and helped me curate the record properly. Dance videos, you know what I'm saying? He went crazy on it. And the record been performing, man. I'm grateful for that. It debuted on the iTunes charts, y'all. So it's a charting record. And I don't say that loosely. At first I wasn't even mentioning it, but no, I gotta pop that. You know what I'm saying? Like literally hit the charts. I'm talking about next to Morgan Wallen, Dua Lipa, and major artists with label backings and budgets and everything behind them. Just little old me working my wrist grinding, you know what I'm saying? And my fans, of course, the people, because I hit everybody I ever met before and got them pre-orders and everything and them downloads and them streams for the first week. And I did a lot of strategic things to make that happen. But yeah, charted number 97 in the country, you know what I'm saying? So I could say I had one of the top 100 songs in the country this year. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Independently, with no budget, no backing, no big homies, no nothing. Really just me working my wrist and using the relationships I done built and the knowledge that I done gained to make that happen, man. And it's been a couple videos that went viral. Somebody did a video that was crazy on TikTok, you know what I'm saying? The Michael Myers joint went crazy. A lot of dance groups and a lot of people just been dancing to it, and so crazy it was like strategically making a record that you can dance to that's not a dance record. I didn't want to make a dance song. I just wanted a song that had that energy that if you was on that, you could take off to it. But even if you wasn't on that, you could still enjoy the record. It just felt like a celebration and good energy. So that's where the yeah I did came from, man. Like, yo, you got a new job? Yeah, I did. You got that promotion? Yeah, I did. You know, you got a started that business, yeah I did. You graduated, you bought that new whip, you got you a new bay, yeah I did. You know what I'm saying? Like celebrating moments in life, which I don't always do, like I said. So this is like that record that champions that. So super excited about yeah I did. Big shout out again to Mike D. D-Lo Mix This. Shorty is a dog, man. Go check out at D-Lo Mix This at Soundmaster T. He recorded it, mixed and mastered it. I got Brianna Nicole doing them little ad-libs that, yeah, I did. That's her in the background doing a couple of ad-libs on the record. C Snapper, of course, Sis did the artwork and designed the billboards for me that was all over the place, you know. 9 times out of 10, Snap gonna get me right, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I got something 9 times out of 10, Snap gonna get me right 10 times out of 10. But 9 times out of 10, it was her that got me together when I dropped something, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of my artworks, visuals and stuff, Snap been holding me down with her company, LCP Multimedia. So salute to everybody involved in the record. I hope I ain't forget nobody name, but yeah, man, yeah I did. Alright, this one like second biggest moment of the year easily gotta be the Evolution of Music and Man concert that I did. So I had the idea all year long, like, yo, I want to do a concert, but I'm tired of doing the same venues everybody else do. I'm tired of doing the same formats that everybody else do. I just want to do something totally different. And then I just start assessing my equity in this thing. Start like analyzing. Again, I'm big on analyzing and stuff. I started like weighing my value, just being realist and like, yo, I'm finna jump out the window and do something crazy. And so I did $100 tickets. And, some people was offended by that. Like, $100 just to see you, who you think you is, you know what I'm saying? But I was making sure that it was worth every penny. So I did $100 tickets, but it came with a shirt. And I never did these Sinatra's logo shirts ever before. So you was gonna be like the only people in the world that had these Sinatra's logo shirts at the time is the people who came out and got tickets to that show, you know. So that right there was an exclusive thing. And then I did a whole kit of collectible items. So you got stickers, 6-7 different stickers, bunch of different flyers and printable things that never have been passed out before, as well as buttons. And I made a playing card too, a collectible card as well, and I put it in a plastic sleeve like we used to collect cards. All that came as a box. I took these boxes and I folded them all up, put stickers on the front and back of them, and wrote everybody's name on there. It took me hours or half a day to do that, but I wanted it to be personalized and I wanted it to be different. So at the show, it was a table like this with a stack of boxes on there with stickers all over them and people's name on there. And then when you crack open the box, it had they stickers in there, they everything in there, they shirt. Also, it had they liquor in there, you know, because I had a beautiful sponsor, you know what I'm saying, that provided some things for us. So you got free liquor, you got free food. Big shout out to Chicago Chicken and Waffles that provided the food for the venue, you know what I'm saying? Like, love them. Make sure y'all go down on 39th and go to Chicago Chicken and Waffles and eat. That's one of the best places in the city, and they take care of me. I take care of them. We do a lot of great business and work, man. So big shout out to my family over there. They provided the food, so you got like a full course. If you go to, the way I looked at it is like, man, in the club, a drink might be $20. You go to Chicago Waffles and get a plate, it might be $25 for your meal, like the way we loaded them plates up. So that's $45 right there. You go and get one of my shirts that I'm selling, I might sell that shirt for $25, $30. So now we talking about being at what, $65, $70 right there. So technically the show was $30. And in my brain, that's how I was like justifying $100 ticket. Like, the perks that come with this, you getting a performance, you getting a venue that probably 98% of y'all never been to before, never even heard of. So it's in a real concert venue, like a real special place that, like, the lights, the sound, the everything. It's a real concert venue. So on top of that venue, you getting that. Then you getting food. You getting the fan package with everything involved in it. You getting the drink. And people don't know, I did a 47 song set. I did an hour and a half on stage. My fat ass was up there getting to it. Never lost a breath. Never sweated a drop of sweat. I was locked in, rehearsing for weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, no hype man, no band, no none, just me versus beats. No vocals on the tracks, me versus the beat for the people. Do you know what it take to do over an hour and a half set? Do you know how many records you gotta have? I ain't pop crazy about that enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you know how many records you gotta have? How much? Like, I did 47 songs, you know what I'm saying? Like, in that time frame, you know what I mean? 3 different sets. Like, I did like the beginning of my career set 15 years ago. I did a middle of my career set, and then I did a current set. Each time I went back out, changed. I did 3 wardrobe changes. Like, come on, man, it was crazy, you know what I mean? So that show of course it was for me, and it was game because I sold over 100 tickets. You know what I'm saying? $100 a pop. I had a promo code going for a minute. You know, some people bought that, but everybody was buying the meet and greet tickets, which I couldn't believe, you know, even myself for a minute. Like, damn, like, they going right to the 100, you know? So it was for me, of course, and for my brand and the statement to make for me. But it was bigger than me too. That show was like a real statement show too, to say, hey, look what you can do. If you just jump out the window, like, we be waiting for wings. We be waiting to grow our wings and everything. Sometimes you just gotta jump off the cliff and build your wings, grow wings on the way down. You feel me? Like, and that's what that was. That was just showing people it's bigger than just $20 entry, bring 5 paying people and you can perform. It's bigger than just, like, curate something special and big, and people will come. Like my tickets was more than Lil Durk ticket. I did my show the same day at the Lil Durk show, and I sold all the tickets that I needed to sell and that I wanted to sell. You know what I mean? That's crazy. It was 4-5 different events that day at the same exact time, and 100+ tickets were sold for me at $100 a pop to come experienced that. So that's something. The first time it's been done, like ain't nobody did that, and I don't care about I'm the first, you know what I'm saying. But I acknowledge everything. Like that's the first time it's been done like that, and I see I'm inspiring, and I hope I can continue to inspire, man, people to grow and push their craft and their business forward. That's what it's about. Like it's legacy shit at this point. It's bigger than me, and I want to inspire people to be better, do better, push forward, and challenge themselves, challenge their fans, challenge their careers, challenge their pen, challenge they art, challenge they hustle, everything. You know what I'm saying? So I see it's been working.
I just be running it up and out the way getting to it, and I done turned it to a lifestyle. We working, what you doing?
Oh yeah, and of course number one, you know what I'm saying? The number one being, I'm a big fan of movies and Easter eggs and stuff, so the number one has just been Easter eggs right in your face the whole time. But of course, the number one thing that happened this year on my list was being inducted into the Chicago Hip Hop Heritage Museum. Being the first Chicago artist ever inducted. That goes down in history. If you talk about like a play on my legacy, that's something huge you can never take away from me. And 30 years from now and 100 years from now, when I'm no longer here, the Chicago Hip Hop Heritage Museum is still up and running, and they're gonna be like, man, who was the first artist from Chicago inducted? Sinatra's. My name gotta come up, and then some people gonna get walked over to the space on the wall that I'm at and get to read about them things that I did and see my name in my face, and that's gonna live forever beyond me. So that's just big shout out to C Snapper, because C Snapper is in the museum too, But yeah, so my award that I got in recognition, presented to Sinatra's in recognition of your exceptional contributions to the culture and legacy of hip hop, and your induction into the Chicago Hip Hop Heritage Museum, 12/5/2024, December 5th, which is my actual birthday. So that was special again, because that's my birthday. So on my actual birthday, so you couldn't write a movie script better than that, So yeah, on my actual birthday to get inducted into the museum, it meant a lot. And again, things that's bigger than me. Of course, that was huge for me. What a way to close out the year that I've been having, and not close out my career, but to a cherry on top of the career thus far that's been made. But to close out the year like that was special, and to do it on my birthday was crazy. But bigger than me, a lot of people don't know the Hip Hop Heritage Museum exists. So as I was doing, I really did like a whole promo marketing campaign, and it was for myself, but it was for them too. Everywhere I went on radio shows, I went on actual radio, internet radio, podcasts, everywhere, and I was telling them about the museum, giving the address, giving them the history about it, as well as promoting my induction and myself as well in the process too. So I made it bigger than me. I'm like, we need this place to pop. In New York, they treat their museum a certain type of way, and it's legendary, and Jay-Z and everybody, you know what I'm saying, support it and go through there. Why we don't support our museum the same type of way? So I just wanted to do my part in making sure people know it existed, people know where it was at, and that they actually got a chance to come there. So my induction ceremony was about that too, and people, like I said, who never heard of it, never been, came through, and you got to experience the whole place and make it bigger than me. Again, this whole rap, hip hop, music thing is bigger than me, and I'm just playing a part in it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing everything I can to leave my mark the right way, but I'm just a part of this well-oiled machine of hip hop. So I'm making sure that I do my things for the whole machine overall, as well as make sure I do the things for my part as well too, So yeah, those was just a few of my, like top 10 moments of the year that I really thought about, that I really wanted to acknowledge and address this year. It's been a great year professionally, even with the missteps, even with some of the falling short on some of the goals and everything that I had for myself. I still had a great year. Personally, I got my ass kicked, but I still fought like a dog and made things happen. I got a lot of weight up off me. Like I said, my freedom looking good, everything looking good. I am gonna have to move and get another place, you know what I'm saying? But that comes with the freedom looking good and everything too. So like, I'm excited about 2025 and what's to come, but we gonna talk about that tomorrow. Right now, I'm out of here, man. Again, thank y'all for everything in 2024. Make sure y'all end y'all year today safe, positive, and productive. Do something today leading into tomorrow that sets the tone for your year. So I'm finna make sure I finish doing some cleaning. I'm gonna make sure I do a workout, and I'm gonna make sure I do some work and get some money, because that's the things that's really gonna be big to me, and see my baby. So I'm gonna make sure I do that, because that's the things I want to roll into 2025 doing. I will see y'all tomorrow. Life as I live it. Love y'all. Thank you for everything in 2024. God bless y'all. See y'all next year, and we gonna run it up next year. All right? Love.
Damn, you did it. Yeah, I did. Word is you on top now. Yeah, I is.